Okay, Andy. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday, so how many of you executed yesterday's program? Raise your hands. How many of you got errors, Andy? Raise your hands. Right. So look here. Let me start the class, Andy. Anyway, so the last class I written one program. Let me repeat it once. The last class for 5-10 minutes. Okay. So management given Google Classroom to me today. Few people already joined, Andy. Whenever you want to join it, Manoj is there, no? Admin. He'll be available here only. You can contact him and do the work, right? Okay. Today, after the class, I'll edit the total notes and I'll upload there. What are the demo recordings happened up to now? From day 1 to yesterday, what are the recordings are there? I'll upload in the Google Classroom. So yesterday's and today also within today's date is what? Right. Maybe today's third day or fourth day, I think, right? Today is Wednesday, na Thursday, na Thursday, right? These 4 videos, 4 recordings also, I'll upload to you in the Google Classroom. Okay, right? So meanwhile, yesterday, look here. This is yesterday's notes. JDBC API, Java.SQL package is known as JDBC API. API means one package. The related classes and interfaces to construct one JDBC application are available in one package known as java.sql. We call it as JDBC API. So somebody must be the root of this API. Then I said java.sql.connection, one interface that is. Java.sql.connection interface is the root of JDBC API. How this connection is available to you, I made a diagrammatical form to you yesterday. Let me open that also once. This one. So java.sql.connection, one interface extended from 2 interfaces. One is wrapper, one is auto closable. Okay, right. The 2 interfaces definition will come in the last. You have to wait it. So we are concentrating on connection. So java.sql.connection, we are concentrating. This connection interface has many methods. All methods we cannot remember. The important methods we took 10 outside, we took it. Yesterday among these 10 methods we used create statement method and close method we used part of yesterday's program yesterday. Okay, right. So after that, this hierarchical diagram, whenever we want to create object for connection, actually connection is an interface actually. Whenever you want to create object for connection, connection OB is equal to new connection. The syntax not there. You cannot create object for interface directly, not available. Interface will have implemented object. Whenever you want to create implemented object in advanced Java, we take the support of methods. Not only difference. Here, we are taking the support of one method known as get connection. This get connection method is available from one class known as driver manager. Java.sql.driver manager class to create implementation object of connection interface. And how this get connection method is available to you, I took a method signature from your library. Based on that method signature, I brought the syntax I used in your program also yesterday. In the process of constructing that get connection method, in the process of using get connection method is taking three parameters. One is database URL, one is username, one is password. So database URL is a defined format. This one, JDBC : Oracle : thin : @localhost : 1521. So 3 or 4 students complained me, sir, I cannot find service name. Right. When you cannot find service name, 2 will be the reasons to you. 1, you tried to uninstall one product and you installed one more product. Means dual installation has been happened in your system. That will be the first reason. Dual installation means some product is there. If not, you tried one product installation, it has been failed. You tried to uninstall that and you gone for the another one. That will be the reason. Or you are having 11 or 12. Your Oracle teacher asked for 19 or 21. You tried to uninstall the old one. You gone with the new one. Means you done dual installation. There is one drawback with Oracle product. The drawback is you are thinking that you are uninstalling, but it will not be uninstalled. So in the background, the services will not be uninstalled. Whenever you are uninstalling your Oracle, after uninstallation has been completed, open services. Open services. So type services in your search. You can type it. So the services will come. What are the Oracle related services are there? All that services must be stopped and it should be deleted. Then only your Oracle product completely deletes. Sir, I'm not understanding what is happening, sir. Means take the support of Oracle trainer once. If not, walk to the lab and take the support of some, if anybody available there, programmer. If not, take the support of hardware engineer of Naresh IT. He'll be in the above floor or some other floor. They'll contact it. So they will uninstall correctly. Hardware engineer will do the uninstallation process correctly. Then you can install one product only. The product can be anything, 11 or 12 or 19 or 21. Any one product you do it. Don't do 2 products according to Oracle. So that will be the first reason. Second reason, your system has been updated. Somewhere your Windows will be updated somewhere. In the process of updation, sometime the listeners will be failed. So there, the Oracle product cannot show the listener in the form of service name. Got it now? So this will be the 2 reasons to you. You cannot find listener. Sorry, you cannot find service name. When the service name is not available, that URL is incomplete. Understood this point now? When the URL is incomplete, TNS network protocol, some error will come. That error meaning is nothing but DB URL has been failed. So I cannot identify the DB URL. That will be the one reason. And another reason is your username passwords. Login denied will come. Login denied or invalid login process. Very less case you'll get it. Their username password problem will be there. If you are having a usernames at the rate of, anybody having usernames at the rate of, any passwords at the rate of, any at the rate of is there, that will not work in from Java. In your usernames, any at the rate ofs are there, that will not work it. Right? That will not work from Java to connect it. So other reason is loading driver. Class.forName, Oracle.jdbc. That driver. Whenever that line has been failed, class not found exception will come. Class not found exception coming means your jar file you not added correctly. That will be the reason. So these are the three problems will be there. Remaining all it is okay. Got this point or not now? This will be the three reasons. Hope if it is incomplete with service name, if service name is not available, you cannot establish connection to the database product. Clear everyone? Right, okay. So after the class, you say the reason to me, I'll explain it. If any laptops are there, show to me once. If it is possible by me, I'll rectify it. Clear? Right, okay. So this is the information about your get connection method. For name method is supporting you to load the driver. Sir, loading driver, creating connection, okay. Then there are some JDBC statements. JDBC statements will support you to perform some operations on database product. This JDBC statements are categorized into three types. One is statement, one is prepared statement, one is callable statement. Yesterday I took the support of statement. Statement is an interface from java.sql package and which is used to execute queries. You can write queries. Everybody understand the term queries. Nothing but SQL statements. You can say in bracket I written the terminology as SQL statements used to execute queries without in parameter. I said that in parameter you have to wait it. What is that in parameter? It takes time to understand it. You have to wait it. Whenever we want to create one implementation object of a statement, we take the support of create statement method. The create statement method is available from connection. So in what form it is available? This is the method signature available. In the method signature, static keyword is not available. So we are calling with one object name, con.create statement. We are calling this method with object name. All have understood this now, right? Now this statement is having two methods, execute query, execute update. Yesterday I used execute query. One program is there. Let me draw one small diagram on that program, because if you copy my program, it will work it. Okay, right? So what has been happened, you must know. For that, one small diagrammatical presentation. After that, I'll write my second program on execute update. I will write it. Can I go forward now? Right. Okay. Today's class, I will start with my batch fastly finalized. Hope you observed, I think. So they will not, my batch already finalized over. Link has been changed. They given Google Classroom because next week or coming week, I'll be ending JDBC and entering into Servlet. So I will not wait. Once my batch starts, I will be going only. So because they finalized my batch and they closed it already. Okay, right. So closed it means over. Admission over, that is closed. I'm entering into my second program and I'll increase the level and come. Okay, right. Right. Execution flow of above program. I want to know the flow, sir. What has been happened? So look here. Already we created one table. Yes or no? Right? Already we created one table, part of database product. This is the table available. Select star from, I took what now? Employee 44, I took it. It's a table. Okay, right. So this is the table we had. It's a table. One diagram, if you understand it, that you can apply. Right? That concept you can apply, you can imagine it. Right? Okay. Now this table available in the database table. So this is the table, employee 44. Now this table is under database. Sir, database means original machine. Yes or no? Na? Maybe C drive, maybe E drive, maybe F drive somewhere. All of you got it? Right. Now, what is the first line in your program? Remaining all open places, our area. Imagine it. Okay, right. Like core Java, we cannot draw. Method area, heap area, Java, we cannot draw because not possible. Because n number of objects will come. Length is very high. No, just you imagine it yourself. I'll be writing object name and I'll draw one instance there. Just you have to imagine it where the data is flowing on. Right. Okay. Before drawing the diagram, one point you have to imagine it. So I forget it. Let me open once. Why command prompt? Select star from employee 44. If I say enter, you can see the data. You can ask this question to your Oracle trainer. Sir, whenever I typed select star from employee 44, where I am seeing this data, where it is loaded, you can ask it. Why means according to computer organization, this is the computer. According to computer organization, hard disk is a secondary memory. Right? RAM, ROM, and cache are primary memories. Why the names are given? The memories are categorized into two types. Computer system I am speaking from your LKG, not LKG, I think. From first class onwards, we got that layout now. Right. The memories are categorized into two types, primary and secondary. On what basis it is primary? On what basis it is secondary? Anybody can say? Processor. You know the component processor. He is the executor. Processor, English meaning is executor. That processor is the king of this machine. He is the king among your machine. The processor will use some memories. That memories are primary. The king will not use some memories. they are secondary. That's the meaning actually. Primary memory, secondary memory. Your processor king will be looking into one memory, that is RAM, random accessible memory. Now, the king cannot look into secondary memory. He cannot look into C drive, E drive. When the king cannot look it, we cannot see. Users cannot see C drive, E drive, F drive directly. They should be opened in the RAM. Then only we can see it. If they are not opened in the RAM, we cannot see it. Because of this reason, speed depends upon RAM. You buy your mobile phones based on RAM size. The reason, if RAM size increases, execution components in RAM increases, my speed increases. That only concept. So that should come to the RAM. That is the meaning of computer organization. Why I am speaking that point now? Whenever you type select star from employee 44 from that database, the data will be moved into one temporary buffer organized by operating system. One temporary buffer organized by operating system. Sir, where this temporary buffer is available? In the RAM. You can ask the question to Oracle trainer also. Sir, where this data is available? Your trainer may say that available in the temporary memory, he says. Available in the temporary memory, he says. Temporary memory means RAM only. One small location created where the data is available. Understood this point now? Because whenever you make a modification here, when you make a modification here, the modification happened in the buffer, not in the table. When you do modification here, the modification happen in the table, modification happen in the buffer, modification happen in the buffer. When the modification happen in the buffer, you must write commit. You are using one word commit or not now? Yes, commit means I changed it. Commit means then it go and change in the database. Means what? Two locations are different. All of you clear about this statement? Why means today you have to imagine that for me. Today, if you imagine it, next concept is coming, transaction management is coming. There the concept you have to remember it. Now, in my system also, in my application also, I am using select star from employee 44. The data will come to one buffer. Okay, right. Anyway, I am cancelling this. Come with the imagination. The data is available there. The data is available here. Got it right? Go for our program. Our program, first line. Loading driver. So loading driver means one class it is. Sir, where this class is available? Your jar file. You brought your jar file and given to your Java application through build path you added or not now? It is coming and sitting in your application. In that jar file, one .class file is there. That is Oracle driver. Understood this point now, right? Now this for name method loading this Oracle driver into your JVM. That's the concept. Where it loads means method area. It comments it there. That's the meaning actually. Nowadays, now, if you don't write this line also, answer will come. Because auto loading of driver available to you. Auto loading of driver is available. Step 1 is not mandatory. It is optional. If you don't write that line also, auto loading of driver scheme. Got it right? Then why you written, sir? Means according to the analysis, first step is loading driver. So it is auto loading also, loading driver only. No, students should know the driver has been loaded. So first program be written step 1 as loading driver. So imagine it, the driver class is available to our location. Got it right? Now second step. What is the second step now? Connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. This is the second step. Now, according to this step now here, I am drawing here now like this. This is driver manager dot get connection. Can I remove this all? You can understand, no? Just I'll keep URL, one username, one password. This is the line actually. For me, place sufficient will not be there. After that, I'll minimize it. Okay, right. This is connection con. In this connection con, what happens, sir? So driver manager dot get connection will create one object. Will create one object. Just I'm giving one number, one object is created. This object internally connected to database product. That object internally connected to database product, and this object is loaded with create statement method will be there, prepare statement method, prepare call method, and close method. So they are all non-static methods. No, the methods are available in that object. And the object reference is available on con. The address is available here. So get connection method by taking the information from you. It is taking the information. What information? We are using JDBC API. We want to communicate with the product Oracle by using the driver thin. Means already driver class is available there. It takes the support. And available in the same computer local host. And the port number is 1521. Service name is XE. After taking all this information, this get connection method will find this database where it is available. It finds. After finding it, once it found it, it has to perform login process. You given the username password, it performs a login process. After performing login process, the database is connected. Where it is connected means that is connected to one object. That is connected to one object. Actually, I must draw like a pipe actually. Actually, I must draw like a pipe. It is connected. Do you remember in core Java, scanner class object is connected to your console input or not now? Scanner S is equal to new scanner of system.in. What is the diagrammatical form now? System.in represents connecting operating system buffer into scanner class object internally. Through that scanner class object only the data is flowing. Here also the data flows through that connection object. That's a theory. Actually, we draw like a pipe. We must draw it actually. Right. Imagine it, one connection is established. This is one database connection. DB connection. This is connected. So using that object, whatever the operations you want to do, you can do it. That's the meaning of it actually. Okay, right. Imagine like this, it is connected. Once the connection has been over, then I am creating one object. See there, statement STM is equal to con dot create statement. I am preparing one statement. Here, statement STM is equal to So here one object is created. So create a statement method. See there, con dot create statement method. Con means what now? 0x111. It is referring one object or not now? Yes or no? In the diagram, con is referring one object. In that object, create statement method is there, no? Right. We call that create statement method. The create statement method will create that statement object. And the object will have two important methods. One is execute query. One is what now? Execute update. Two methods are there. So remaining methods we are not highlighting. Okay, right. Now this is available on STM. Now STM is holding the reference of this object. This object is statement object. This object is connection object. It's a theory. Once it is over now, over, result set RS is equal to STM dot execute query. We are running the query. We are running the query. Is a query. So STM dot execute query. See, STM means 0x222 execute query. Whenever it is executed the query now, see there, the data will come out, because the execute query method will run. Sir, how it runs? It will not run directly. Through that connection only it runs. It is running because link is there now. For each object link came already. Link is there. Through that link only it runs. So select star from employee 44. Select star from employee 44 means the data will come to one buffer first. The data will come to where now? One buffer. So the data will come to one buffer first. The data will be retrieved to one buffer. The data will come to one buffer. The data will be available in one buffer. The data will come to one buffer. The data will come to one buffer. Operating system buffer. So the data will be available in the buffer first. Everybody should know this point, that the data is available in the buffer. From that buffer, the data is available to us. The data is available to our location. From this buffer, the data is available here. From OS buffer, the data is available here. 0x444. When it comes to object oriented, object is a storage. Yes or no? When it comes to JVM, 3 layers are there or not now? I shown the diagram already. JVM layer, below that OS layer, below that machine layer. Okay, right. When it comes to OS buffer will be there. When it comes to our JVM also storage only. But the storage will be available in the form of object. That only call it. Because I started with object storage as a nodes. So they'll come. So what object storage means? Result set object. This is. The data is available in the form of result set object. So you can see the diagram now. See there. The original data available in the database. Whenever you said select star from employee 44, the data is available in the buffer, blue color, right? From that buffer, the data is available to JVM. When it comes to JVM, object form, what object means? Result set object. The result set object will hold the data. That's a concept. Now, one nature is there for the result set. The nature is this result set object will maintain one cursor. It maintains one cursor. The result set object will have one cursor. Cursor means header. The cursor will be pointing before the first row. That is the nature of result set. I'll write the notes today. Okay, right. When the data is available in the result set, the data is organized using one cursor or one header. The cursor will be pointing before the first row. Now, here numbers are available to us. Number. This is column numbers. This is column number 1, column number 2, column number 3, column number 4, like this. All of you understood the nature and the internal nature, all of you can imagine it. Okay, right. The data will come to one OS buffer. From there, the data will come to our object. So, object is a storage holding the data. So, which object is holding the data? Result set is holding the data. How that result set object is created? By using execute query. How you activated the executed query? By using statement. The statement object created by using what now? Create statement. Create statement coming from where now? Connection. So through connection only the data came out. That's the meaning. Understood this now? Right. Now we have to display the data from the result set object. Whenever we want to display the data from the result set object, we know that there are multiple records are available in the result set. Because we only created table, we know that table is having 3 records. So multiple records are available in the database table. So I am using while loop. Already know the while loop from your core Javas generally. While loop means condition is checked first. Then loop block is executed. It needs one condition. Sir, where is the condition? Sir, I practiced I less than or equal to 10. If not, I greater than or equal to 10. The condition not available, no, sir. Then how? Means rs.next method return type is Boolean. rs.next method return type is what now? Boolean. The method will say true or false. The method will say true or false. Sir, what that method is doing now? This method will move the cursor down. rs.next means it moves the cursor down. It moves that cursor down. rs.next method will move the cursor one row down like this. It moves. Whenever the cursor is moved down now, when the record is available there, record already available, no? If that record is available, rs.next will say true. Means record is available, it says true. Whenever it says true now, the loop block is executed. Whenever rs dot next says true, the loop block is executed. When the loop block is executed, what happened now? Print, what you are printing now? Get string from column number 1. Understood this point? So there is one string available in the column number 1. Get it. Get string from column number 1. We are running this method from where now? Result set. From result set, use one method known as get string from column number 1. Get string from column number 1. This will be displayed. Understood this point or not now? The same way, get string from column number 2. Get string from column number 3. Get int from column number 4. So the first row is displayed. First row is displayed. All of you understood this? This is while loop, no? It will not stop. It go up again. Whenever it go up here, again it says rs dot next. Rs dot next means again it moves the cursor down. Right? It moves the until it becomes false. Right? Okay. Now it moves the cursor down. Again the cursor is moved down. When the cursor is moved down now, the loop block is executed. When the loop block is executed, second record is displayed. Observe now. Again the loop block runs now. What happened now? Here rs dot next again. Whenever rs dot next now, the cursor will point to the third row. So third row is printed here. Again rs dot next now. Here rs dot next will move the cursor down. Whenever you move the cursor down, here record available or not available? Not available. It says false. So the while loop will be stopped. All of you understood this? Right? Major why I drawn the diagram means everybody should remember, whenever you are running one select query, especially select query, whenever you are running a select query, the data is available in the buffer first. From there, the data is available to our object. Our object is a result set object. Right? What is the nature of result set object means one cursor will be pointing before the first row. We can control that cursor by moving row by row by using one method known as next method. The next method is available in the result set only. Understood this point or no? The result set object is the result set object data is controlled by one cursor. The cursor is controlled by the next method. When the record is available, if not row is available, it says true. If not, it says false. After printing has been completed, close it. Con dot close, because link is available to connection object. Disconnect it. Con dot close. So this is your imagination. All of you understood this? Yes or no? Now, right. Now, few points based on it. I'll paste the diagram there in the Google Classroom to you anyway. You cannot draw such diagrams, no? You want to draw it or what? Right. No need, no? Yes or no? Na? No need to draw it, no? Yes or no? Na? This is Google Classroom. So there are 3 layers to you. That point you have to remember it, because concept is available to me. That is transaction management. Whenever you want to do transaction management, developer should have a clarity. Developer must have a clarity where the data is available very clearly in the retrieve query. Right? Okay. Now make a statement here. In the above program, I had one result set. One concept is there. So execute query, one method is there. So execute query will create the implementation object of result set, and the result set object will hold the data retrieved based on one select query. That's a point here. Make it. I given a point about execute query here. Okay. Note. Execute query method is execute query method will create the implementation object of result set. Execute query method will create the implementation object of result set interface. Execute query method will create the implementation object of result set interface, and the result set object. All of you look here, and everybody from today, because you are entering into applicative area. Core Java, what has been happened is happened. But when I started my JDBC, I started with the types of storages. That is because if I say one data is available there, developer should know where it is available. Roughly don't learn the subject. I said result is available there. Means where it is available means according to application, object is a storage. Understood this point now? Object is a storage. Everything will come and available in the form of objects only. Not only object-oriented programmer. Object-oriented programmer means what now? Object definition, object creation, object location, object components, types of objects. Object serializable, object cloning, object locking, object collection, object sorting, object storing. That is object-oriented programmer. That is the rules actually. That is actual object-oriented programmer. Understood this thing? No. So if a data is coming out and entering into my application, in my application, the data is available in the form of objects. Because I started my notes as object is a storage, I started. If the data is coming out of the file, the data is coming out of database into my application, they are available in the form of objects. In the first program, I executed one query, select star from employee 44. The data will come to operating system buffer. Whatever they do it. But we are imagining the data will come to one operating system buffer. From there, the data should come to my location. Because I am using methods or not now. rs.getString. I must use a method. The methods will work on my object. So when the methods are working on my object, the data should come to my object. That is a rule. So definitely the data is available in the result set object. Then as a code writer, how I can organize this data available in the result set object? Automatically one cursor is there. Automatically one header is there. You can move the header down by using one built-in method known as next. All have understood this select query? That is a nature. From today, if I say the data is available in the application, 100% the data is available in the form of objects, because you are an object-oriented programmer. Remember this statement. Okay. Execute query method will create the implementation object of result set interface, and the result set object will hold the data. Retrieved, TREV, retrieved using select query. Execute query method will create the implementation object of result set interface, and the result set object will hold data. will hold data retrieved using select query. In this process, one cursor, you can say header, because your C teacher will use one term, no, in data structures. Header is there, moving the header to last, bringing the header last. Use one terminology, no. Actually, it is a cursor. We had a cursor statements in core Java. Iterator, list iterator, enumeration, special iterator. They're all cursor statements. Collection framework. So our terminology is correction statement. Sorry, cursor statements. Your C teacher terminology is a header. He says one term known as a header. Nothing but it is a cursor. Our terminology is a cursor. In this process, one cursor is pointing before the first row. Before the first row. Pointing before the first row or first record, you can say. Pointing before the first row. Very important point. Don't say pointing to the first row. If we say pointing to the first row, rs dot next, if we say first row will be skipped. But is first row is not skipping, no. So definitely it is pointing before the first row. Right. We use next method. We use the next method. We use the next method to move the cursor. To move the cursor row by row. We use the next method to move the cursor row by row. We move the cursor row by row. In this process, row available means true, else false. Available means true, else false. Means not available means false. Right. Now, when the cursor is moving down, to take the data outside, we are using getter methods. Get string, get int. If it is a float, get float. If it is a double, get double. Like all methods are available. So we use some getter methods to take the data from the result set object. We use getter methods to get the data based on column number or column name. You can use column name or you can use column number. I am using column number or not now. Get a string of 1, get a string of 2. So column numbers will be very easy. Column names also you can use it, but if you don't write properly, errors will come. So preference given to column numbers. Numeric, no, numeric less errors will come. Right, okay. You can retrieve the data based on column number or column name. So example getter methods are get a string, get int, get to float, get long also there, dot, dot, dot. While practicing, you'll get the clarity. How many methods are available? Get the clarity. All of you understood the first program? Say yes or no to me. Got it right. If I give the assignment, can you do it? Exist. Can you do the assignment if I give it? Right. Okay. So before giving the assignment, okay, time is there up to 1:15. Right. Can I go with the second program? Right. Why means one holiday will come, maybe Saturday. Before that, let me dump more programs today and tomorrow so that you can practice on Saturday, Sunday and come. So next week I can increase the level and come. That's the plan I'm doing and coming. Okay, right. Can I write my second program? Second program is insert query. Can I do the insert operation now? Right. Why insert operation means this one. Second method is there. What is the second method now? Execute update. What is the second method now? Execute update. In the first program, I used execute query. Now I am using execute update. Using execute update, what queries you can run it now? Create, insert, update, delete. I am doing insert. Don't do create. Okay, right. Using Java program, don't do create now only. At the ending, I'll show one program in the creation, right? Don't practice that. You practice select query, you practice insert, update, delete. Anyway, within 2 days, I'll give the remaining queries also. Now I'm doing what one now? Insert by using execute update. Make it example program. We are writing one more program. Example program. Write JDBC application. Write JDBC application to read employee details from console. Console means here keyboard. From console and insert the data to DB table employee 44 because I am working on same table because table is available now for me. Right. Write JDBC application to read employee details from console and insert data to DB table. That is employee 44. See there, I am typing the second program to you. So there. Right. Now I am taking one separate project. I am taking. Observe it. Click on file, new. One Java project I am taking. Project, Java project. JDBC application 2. Click on finish. Don't create. No. Whenever you created one project separately, you must add the jar file. For every project, you must add the jar file. First project different, second project, you have to add the jar. No, sir, in the first project only, I'll write my program means no need to add the jar. Right? For demo purpose, I am creating second project. So second project means add jar. The jar file is available in one folder, no? Right. See there, right click on this application, build path, configure build path, library, select class path, click on add external jars, desktop, DB jar, select OJDBC 6 because I am using 11 product. Click on open, apply and close. Now the jar is available there. You can see the jar available here. Okay, right. Now take one package, right click on SRC, new, create one package. Always I'll create a test. Click on finish. Now create one class now. Right click on test, new, here one class that is dbcon2. Select public static void main, click on finish. Sir, reading from the keyboard, I said no, sir. Look here. Now, in JDBC applications, always keep this try and catch. The decoding will be done in the servlet programming. We wait 15 days time, we wait it. After that, we decode that try catch. Right. Meanwhile, if anybody attending core Javas, they'll complete exception handling there. Okay, right. Now here, exception E. E dot print stack trace. If anybody knows exception handling, you have to understand it. I know exception handling, but I'm not understanding means a question mark. That is second, that is different case. I completed core Java, but even then I'm not understanding sir means that is different. So I not completed, I'm not understanding, no problem. Because after completing, you have to understand it. Okay, right. Now, reading from the console, you know, no, like core Java. First read it. In core Java, what you'll do now? Sir, in core Java, I will take import java.util. I'll take one scanner class. Scanner S is equal to new scanner of system.in. S dot close. Now read the employee ID, employee name, employee designation, and basic salary. There are only 4 columns, right? Okay, read it as if like core Java program. Read it. System.out.println. Enter the employee ID, EMP ID. So string, I'm taking employee in the form of alphanumeric, that is string. Now EID is equal to S dot next line. So this is repeated for 4 times. It is repeated. Enter the employee name, that is E name. Employee designation, this is employee basic salary. Here, basic salary we take in the form of integer, no? Int basic salary. Here, next int. Understood now? This is core Java. We read the data, we display the data in the core Java or not now. But here, don't display the data, send the data to database. Sir, whenever I want to send the data to database, you said no, sir. The 5 steps are common. I'll copy that to 5 steps. These 5 steps are common or not now? So copy that. Your software engineer also will copy paste only. Right? So copied. Right. You cannot change step 1. Right? You cannot change step 2. Yes or no? You cannot change step 3 also, because prepared statement not entered. No, we are under first one only. When the prepared statement enter, I'll change it. For third program, I'll change it. Okay, right. Sir, here not retrieve query. It is a update query or retrieve query now. Update query means insert operation. The 2 steps I am removing now. I removed them or not now? Now I must use what now? Sir, update. Whenever I want to use update now, yesterday I given a notes to you here. Sir, here execute update. What is the syntax now? Int k is equal to stm dot execute update. Sir, this is the syntax. Sir, this is step 4. The step 4 changed or not now? For step 4, for previous one, it is a select. Now it is update. Here I must write the query. You know the query, insert query, you know, right? What is the syntax for insert? Sir, insert into employee 44 values. You're writing or not now? Right. All are Oracle students only, no? Right. Now, in these values now, see how I am typing, be careful now. Sir, first one is varchar. Yes or no? Inserting values, first one is varchar. Second one is varchar. Third one is varchar. Fourth one is numeric. So here, varchar means a single quotes. Varchar means a single quotes. Varchar means a single quotes, comma, number means a normal. All have understood this point now, right? So this is normal. Now here, in that single quotes, I must insert the data or not now? What data now? Sir, EID. I must insert the EID or not now? You cannot write EID directly. It will not work. EID, it will not work. It will not work. You have to take the value or not now? Sir, how to take the values? Means see there how I am taking. Take two double quotes. Take two plus symbols. Means what? I disconnected this double code. I disconnected the double code or not now? Here I am writing EID. Can I repeat it? Somebody is looking very serious. Let me. Right. Can I repeat it now? First, you know the single quotes, no? Right. Now, EID is holding the value now. I must keep the value. Okay, right. I cannot write EID directly. Value will not go if I write EID. So what you have to do now? We must write double quotes. Sir, why you written double quotes? Why means from here to here, one double quote. From here to here, one double quotes. That print method is, sorry, update method is available in the double quotes or not now? I divided the double quotes into two double quotes. In between, I added two pluses. Two plus means concatenation. Now, EID. So, this one I am adding the data. The same way, repeat it now. Double quotes plus e-name. Double quotes plus e-designation. Now, here, not this. Double quotes plus basic salary. Right. After that, you must write on the paper and round off it and check it once. Correct. Write on the paper, you know the query structure. I added, this is a value, way of having the value. This is one value. This is one value. This is one value. This is one value. Right. After this one, this will be executed. After execution has been completed, how many rows are added to the database table? How many rows are added? If not, how many records are added? One record is added or not now? If one record is added, K will become 1. So how many rows has been affected indirectly? K will become 1. So we write, if that K value greater than 0, you can say system dot out dot println employee details updated, if not inserted successfully. Inserted successfully. Can I run this program now? Right. See there. Now, here A123, A121, other than that you must type it. Yes or no? So a primary key is there, no? Right. Okay. Now I am running the program. Why this all came? Right. Now I'll run it. Employee ID A100. Employee name is some CRR. Roughly I'm writing. Designation some ME. Basic salary some 14,000. Employee details inserted successfully. Go and check it. whether inserted or not. Now select star from employee 44. Added no? Right. So one for insert, one for update. This program is easy only, no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Na? Can I give the assignment now? Right. I'll add this program. I'll give the assignment to you. Here, the program name I took it. Here, the program name I took it. dbcon2.java. The output I am taking. Right. Anybody want to write that program or take a snapshot? If not, Google Classroom not there, no. Right. If not, take a snapshot. If not, you can join Google Classroom today. Can I scroll down? So yesterday's program who has been executed, you do the second program also. Who are facing a problem, resolve it at any cost. Traveling to the lab or traveling to hardware engineer, do something, don't relax it. Okay, right. Tomorrow I am bringing your prepared statement inside. Right. Right. Can I go forward? Right. Can I go? Right. Okay. Right. Take the assignment now once. Assignment 1. Right. Consider database table, that is book 44. Book code, book name, book price, book quantity, book author is there. Book author. Book author. Book code, book name, book author, book price, book quantity. So take one table, create one table indirectly. So which one is the primary key there? Book code is the primary key. Create table with the primary key. Okay, right. Okay. Now construct JDBC application. Construct JDBC application to perform the following operation based on user choice. based on user choice. Right. So here choice is 1. Add book details. Add book, enough. If not, details. Now view books. View books. If he selected 1, you must add the book. If he selected 2, you must show the books. Yes or no? Both queries available or not available? So first query is what now? Insert query. What is the second query now? Retrieve or select query. Both I kept in a single program. All are core Java students only, no? Anybody came directly or what? Right? Core Java started, no? How many of you started core Java? Raise your hands. Started and completed. How many of you completed core Java? Right. How many of you in the middle of core Java? No, you know everything, right? Only you know how to select the choice, you know how to read it, you know switch case. Yes or no, na? Right. Mix 80% of core Java with 20% JDBC. Only 2 queries are not now, right? 80% core Java only. So read the data from the console, decide it, means user choice means switch case only, no, right? So do that. So construct JDBC application to perform the following operation, whether this or this, based on the user choice. That's the meaning. Okay, right. Assignment 2. Same will come similar, because update delete not there, no, similar flavor will come. Okay, right. Similar. So take, instead of book, you practice with product. These 2 are basic things. Here product code, product name, product price, product quantity. Add product details. View products. Two similar, no? Yes or no? Similar, same only. Why means day 2, no? Practical. So similar I kept it. No calculation available. Tomorrow I'll insert some calculations. Today, without calculation, just insert and retrieve. So you must make your environment ready by today at any cost. Right. Can we take a break bit early today? Right. Okay, right. Look here, complete the 2 assignments and come by tomorrow. With the 2 assignments, yesterday 1 program, today's 1 program. Total 4 programs are in your hand. They should be completed by today evening at any cost. Right? Completed and come. What is tomorrow's class means? There is one small drawback in statement. Because of this reason, we are entering into prepared statement tomorrow. So in that prepared statement, I'll write the solution. First program, I'll write the solution with the prepared statement. I'll write it. Right? I'll give a solution for the first program with prepared statement. Once you understood that, I'll dump 2 or 3 programs by tomorrow with the prepared statement. That's the plan. Okay, right. Thank you very much. Join the Google Classroom with the support of Manoj, Mr. Manoj, standing outside. I will add the notes completely from day 1 to today into Google Classroom. And till yesterday, what are the recordings available with me? I'll add there. See it and do it. Thank you.